What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Monday. It's Wide Receiver Monday as we continue on with our undisclosed location pre-recorded draft content. Today it's Jordan Addison, the pride of USC, formerly a Pitt Panther. Absolutely love him. Let's talk about him today. Background: 21 years young, a true junior, 5'11", a $171, former four-star recruit from Frederick, Maryland. Contributed right away for the Pitt Panthers. 60 catches, 666 yards receiving. 4 touchdowns as a true freshman in 2020. Breakout 2021, mainly operating from the slot in the Pitt offense, helping making Kenny Pickett, a small hand smells like cabbage, turning him into a first-round pick by the Steelers. 100 catches, 1,593 yards receiving, 17 touchdowns on 144 targets. Number 1 wide receiver in the country, Biletnikoff Award winner, consensus All-American, 88.8 PFF grade, was just amazing, absolute rock star. 2022, after Pickett left, he decided to take his talents west, joined up with USC, following Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley coming over from Oklahoma, and had himself a nice season still. 59 catches, 875 yards, receiving 8 touchdowns. Was named first team All Pac-12. Didn't build on the monstrous 2021, but still extremely solid, and you can see why he's still considered a top receiver in this draft. Combine was a little bit surprising. So he wasn't going to be a speed demon, like he wasn't going to run a 4.3, but 4.55. 4.55, 4.49. I mean, it's fine in terms of being a slot receiver. Ain't mad at that. As well as 34-inch vert. That was a little bit concerning. So sort of whatever there. And I don't think that I'm overly concerned because it doesn't really show up on the tape. What shows up on the tape is a receiver with speed and agility and also suddenness and change of direction. So overall, not really too concerned about the combine results. And Lance Zierlein, NFL.com, this is his write-up. NFL comparison, Tyler Lockett, spicy. Inside, outside, wide out with the speed and agility to work confidently on all 3 levels of the field, but lacking the size and catch strength generally associated with the high-impact performers at the next level. Addison's route running features acceleration, dynamic steering, and sudden turns at a moment's notice. While he can get to the spot effectively, he has trouble consistently winning battles when he has coverage company beside him. While Addison failed to make the same impact he did in 2021, his usage at Pitt might be a better indicator of the type of role and production he could be capable of at the next level. And like I said, numbers at Pitt in 2021 certainly were more than USC, but he still showed a lot of traits, as well as he played a lot more on the outside in LA versus in Pitt. And Addison, like I said, primary slot at Pitt, outside of USC. Caleb Williams, security blanket, also BFF of Kenny Pickett in 2021. Very polished route runner, especially attacking at the stem, can really create a lot of separation there. A very mature route runner, and that's interesting coming from a Lincoln Riley scheme where the route tree isn't as expansive for receivers as it is in other offenses. He is a 3-level wide receiver, can attack short, mid, and deep. He's not going to be a contested catch guy for sure, and from his combine isn't showing off top end speed, but on tape he does show enough where he does get a very nice separation. There's some concern about the college offense with Lincoln Riley and the Trojans. A lot of his production was off of bubble screens and things like that. Did have some drop issues at Pitt. Now those drop issues dissipated at USC, but part of it could be the offense he was running. It's really easy to catch bubble screens, or you could say all right, Caleb Williams, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, no hate, just is what it is. And also at the NFL level could struggle getting off press, which could make him only a slot receiver. But, I mean, that's perfectly fine for what the Vikings are looking for. You got Jefferson on the outside, KJ on the outside, and that's why I do like guys like Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers, Josh Downs, specifically for what the Vikings are looking for in the top end of the draft in terms of finding a wide receiver 2-3. So for me, even though Smith and Jigba and Addison are sort of in the same boat where they had sort of a down 2022 versus monstrous 2021s. And Jigba's more with injury. But I think that I slightly like Jackson Smith and Jigba more than Addison, more than Quentin Johnson. I think there's a lot of question marks with Johnson's physicality as well as some drop issues there. Zay Flowers also has some drop issues. Hey, well, why can't these receivers catch? I'm just playing. But I think that Addison would be a stud, and I think that it's possible he'll be in the Vikings' wheelhouse at 23 because I think that a number of receivers, JSN as well as Johnson, could go ahead of the Vikings before they take a receiver in the first round. So I think it could be like Addison is there, Flowers is there, Downs is there potentially. So, I mean, there's a lot of things going on. But Jordan Addison, I think that his play at the next level is going to be more indicative of 2021 versus 2022, where he's just acclimating to a new offense and getting used to a new role. So I think that him being familiar with an offense, familiar with a quarterback for multiple seasons, like he was in Pitt in 2021, I think that is more what he's going to be at the next level. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings need to draft USC/Pitt wide receiver Jordan Addison. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.